few news stories for you is firstly, Afar regional government has released a statement about ongoing fighting between Afar and Tigray fighters on Tigray Afar border. Afar regional government says that fighting is taking place on two fronts, which are very close to each other. But not only in Abala, but also in a place close to Abala, fighting is being reported. Uh, we'll have a detailed look at the statement of Afar regional government. Secondly, a campaign for the release of Oromo prisoners has been launched. A social media campaign is being seen. We are seeing pictures of a journalist of Oromia Media Network, Layla Jibril, sorry, and she is reportedly detained at Bole Bulbula Addis Ababa police station. A campaign for other OLF prisoners is also underway. A massive social media campaign is being launched. Thirdly, we have a video clip of Hermela Aregawi for you. Hermela, you know that she's visiting Ethiopia, and she expressed her views about the unity of Ethiopia in a gathering. I have a video clip of Hermela for you. We'll talk about her views as well. Firstly, Afar regional government has released a statement. Afar regional government says that Tigray forces have launched attacks on two places in Afar. We know about Abala. In previous videos, I have been updating you about fighting, about shelling on Abala. Another place is mentioned in the statement of Afar regional government. Name of the place is Meghalaya, which is situated to the south of Abala. Afar government says that Tigray forces are launching attacks on two places, Abala and Meghalaya, and civilians have been displaced, civilians have been killed. International community must take notice of this aggression. And they should stop, international community should stop Tigray forces from launching attacks on Afar. Afar regional government is calling upon the people of Tigray as well that they should stop TPLF from launching attacks on Afar. We saw a statement from Tigray's Central Command yesterday. Tigray's Central Command said that Afar fighters were trying to take control of places close to Milazat, which is in Tigray. And Tigray Central Command had appealed to Afar elders to stop Afar fighters from entering Tigray. So overall situation is not peaceful so far, viewers. Milazat, Meghalaya, Abala. Milazat is close to, it's in Tigray. Abala and Meghalaya are in Afar. Three places are being mentioned where fighting is going on, artillery strikes are going on. Afar fighters did enter Tigray. They have been pushed back. How far have they been pushed back? Has been pushed back altogether in Afar, or are they still in Tigray? That's not clear. But they have been pushed back from Milazat. What we have heard, that they are not in Milazat. They have been pushed back towards Abala, towards Meghalaya. So tensions are still there, viewers, and we have not seen so far any cessation of hostilities on this front. Both sides are accusing each other. Afar says that Tigray forces tried to enter Abala, Meghalaya. That is why Afar fighters then entered Tigray. They moved towards Milazat. And the purpose of capturing mountains near Milazat was to stop TDF shelling on Meghalaya, on Abala. TDF says that the Afar fighters are trying to take control of places close to Milazat. So overall, we can sum up that tensions are still there. Armed hostilities are continuing on this front. Now, secondly, viewers, a social media campaign is being seen for the release of some Oromo prisoners, though OFC leaders have been released like Jawar, Bakle, Hamza, Tigray Afar, but OLF leaders, almost all of them are still in prison. Then some journalists are in prison. We're seeing pictures of an Oromia media network journalist, Layla Jibril. She is being detained at Bole Bulbula police station in Addis Ababa. Calls are being made for her release. Then we are seeing pictures of OLF leaders who are in prison for months. Gamacho, Ayana, and other OLF leaders, they are in prison. And a campaign, social media campaign, has been launched to put pressure upon Ethiopian government to release OLF leaders and Oromo journalists. Most journalists are from OMN, Oromia Media Network, and other news outlet journalists. OFC leaders have been released, but OLF leaders are not being released because they are being seen as allies of Oromo Liberation Army. That is why no major leader of OLF has been released so far. A massive social media campaign has been launched. Jawar and Bakle Garba, we have not seen any significant political activity from the two leaders so far. Sikandar is busy. I have been updating you. Sikandar is everywhere. He is in Amhara, Afar. But Jawar and Bakle Garba, so far they are silent. They just issued a statement. And now we're seeing this social media campaign. Otherwise, they're not out in the field. We're not sure about their political strategy. Now, lastly, viewers, Hermela Aregawi, No More Movements proponent, visited Ethiopia. I think she's in Ethiopia, and she has expressed her views about the unity of Ethiopia in a gathering. I have a video clip for you. And she's calling for unity of Ethiopia. She said that Ethiopians should not be negative. They should focus on positive developments in Ethiopia. They should be united. At the same time, No More Movement is condemning the release of TPLF leaders. So, Hermela Aregawi, No More Movement, and others who are proposing unity of Ethiopia, they want united Ethiopia without Tigray, without TPLF, without OLA. I don't know what sort of unity is it. If you are leaving some groups out of this unity, it means you're not united. You need to take all these stakeholders on board if you want to be really united. Otherwise, your unity will be partial. It will always be incomplete. So, either you announce that these groups are not part of Ethiopia, or you try to incorporate them in your united Ethiopia. Take a listen to Hermela's views about unity of Ethiopia. People would say, Sajid, you are giving so much time to Hermela on your channel. Why? Channel is open to all viewers. Sadkan's interview I shared with you. Then Dr. Tedros's statement I shared with you. It's open to all, from all sides. It's up to you to decide. You can listen to her, then decide what she's saying. Is it right or wrong? Take a listen to her. Thank you for watching.
The best way to push back against Western propaganda, right? It's not enough to say what you guys are saying is wrong. We're not destined for war. We're not destined for famine. We're not destined for tribalism. This is what we're destined for. We're destined for unity. We're destined to celebrate each other, economic development. And so, you know, I know I'm like going over my time, and so I just really, this has been on my heart, and I've tried to not be so vocal lately. I'm just trying to take things in, but I'm seeing, you know, such a negativity flourish, at least in the social media space. I know that's not real life per se, but I really think this would be a missed opportunity not to lean into positivity and fear. Do not listen to these people that take something that looks positive and then turn it into this doomsday narrative, right? Fear is exactly what the Western propaganda uses to divide each other. So let's not then take that and start oppressing our own selves and each other by feeding into that fear. There are, I would say, enemies on the outside, but I would say there's enemies on the inside too. And those are the people that continue to stoke the divisions, that keep people fearful, that don't allow you to talk about what's positive. Go see the library, go see Friendship Park. I mean, I am stunned by what I've seen here. I mean, I was here in 2019 and 2018 before that. The library got built in 18 months, I heard. That's crazy to me. Even in the United States, that's a big accomplishment.